Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that views the way that you supported or took care of them, loved them, as what really helped them to finally change how they view themselves and work towards a different situation. So they give you a lot of credit in terms of being able to change something in their life or even view themselves differently, perhaps even to the extent that they feel like they deserve love because they've encountered you, which is kind of a big deal. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Moonshine 10. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hello, Nathaniel. Hello, Jess. Hello, Key Controller. How we doing? If you'd like a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. And right below that, you can find a link to join my memberships. That's the initial ones are like $3.99, and that's not too bad. You get shorts and additional videos. Hello there, Juliet. How are you doing? This one might be a little bit quicker, y'all, because I got some stuff I need to do. I haven't started on my personal reading yet, so I have started on dropping stuff already, though. You guys, I've dropped something in every single reading today. All right, this is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see what else we've got. Hello, Matt. How's it going? What else? Knight of Swords in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and Three of Swords in the reverse. Another reference to healing. The first one we had, of course, was the Star and the Queen of Cups. Your kindness, your softness, your ability to show this person that you respect them, that you see their worth, has enabled them to make change. It's like you told them they actually had a pass to go on the subway when they didn't think they did, or they actually had tickets to, I'm going to go with Valley Fair because that's where I'm from. That's what we had. This is like, yeah, no, you actually get to go. This is great. You should do this. You told this person, well, I don't even know if it's as much as you told them something. You showed this person their worth when they doubted it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Swords, and the Magician. You helped them remove a block, a mindset that was preventing them from moving forward. They've been able to let go of a trauma, let go of a sense of rejection or even abandonment from somebody else because you were there to make them laugh, help them to see, it wasn't their fault. There's a lot of appreciation and admiration. Hello, how's it going, dude? What's going on? I hope you're having a good day. So we've got Four of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands, which to me is somebody realizing they were accepting less, avoiding leveling up because of the healing, but now they've decided because of your influence that it's time for change. So for purposes of going forward, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands is the same energy, does not need to be a woman, by the way. This is just energy I'm reading. And then the Magician is the person who's making these changes, somebody who feels like they've been able to heal because of the way that you love them. We've got Temperance, Nine of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I was going to give up. I didn't really see any reason to fight for what I needed. You inspired me to change my mindset, and I decided I didn't want to give up, even though things were difficult, even though it felt like I was taking a gamble or a big risk. Because you believed in me, I decided to believe in myself. So this person's a little bit emotional in a positive way. You help them to make a change. This is the Situations deck. Hey, Vitata, how's it going? Drastic, extreme, harsh, cutoff. Focused, eyes for you, fascinated, and watching, and soulmate. Well, I think the thumbnail said, are they obsessed? Maybe a little bit. I don't think that you are talking right now, or it's maybe low contact. We have drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff, and we have focused. And that definitely shows that we've got someone who feels a strong affection for you. They're looking at your social media or trying to figure out what's going on for you because there is a distance here. So I do think it's been a while. It's been a while. What is that? Stained? That song could be important for you. Yeah, this person feels like you helped them, but they weren't ready for it. You helped them or, really inspired them in terms of maybe even just sharing your own story or showing this person that you felt they deserved better. They weren't ready to hear that. I do feel like they got mad at you. But they want to know if you're single. Oh, that shifted real quick. I mean, they do see you as a soulmate, so it's not shocking. But this is somebody who is watching for the right moment because they feel like they need to express their emotions for you. This is the character oracle. Love you too, dude. Hello. Oh my gosh, what is it? Posidentis? You tell me if I'm saying it wrong and I will correct. I hope you're doing well. It is the perfect day for a Dr. Pepper. I do have, well, it's in a glass, so it's not as fun to look at, but yes. Civil servant, guardian of public good, public official, administrative duty, public administration, mother, selfless love, nurturer, source of life, maternal patience, comforter, and lost soul, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, and struggle. So what I'm seeing is your love, your nurturing energy. That's the Queen of Cups, right? You've helped this lost soul. And it's basically a public service that you've done this because I think the person that you have helped, the person that you have inspired is capable of a lot of good. But they had to dial it in. They had to let go of some pain. So you've activated this person, I suppose, could be a way to say that. This is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. What else do we have? Hey, Laura, what's going on? I know. Fingers crossed, right? What else do we have? Although I do actually have some Capri Sun, so, there's a little bit of competition for Dr. Pepper. Pacific Cooler, if you want to know. Queen of Candles again, which is your energy. I mean, look, the reading could be for the Magician, right? So you could resonate with that. But it feels to me like this is letting the Queen of Wands know that somebody is definitely still thinking about you. So Queen of Wands, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. They feel blocked. They might actually be blocked. How do I communicate to this person? How do I start a conversation with somebody that I pissed off? How do I, do I just dive right in with an apology? 8 of Pumpkins or 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Pumpkins or 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 10 of Wands. I don't know where to begin. I know I failed you. I know you probably think that I haven't been working on myself. I know that because we haven't been talking, you probably feel like I've just forgotten you. I don't care about you anymore. But what if I called you up and said you inspired a huge change in my life and everything is different now because you loved me? Can I send you a postcard? they don't know how to express this at all. It's like, I have this blurb in my mind and I would like to just like, airdrop it to you so you can be like, oh, all those emotions, that's great. But I have to actually communicate it and I don't know how. So like, what do I do? Ace of Lightning, which is the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Candles or Eight of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, Eight of Wands in the reverse. I was thinking that because it's clarifying the Eight of Swords. So I'm stuck because I don't know how to communicate. I have this truth I want to say, right? Like if I could airdrop it, I would. It's a perfect card for that. But I just don't know how. Thank you. We've got Six of Potions or Six of Cups. And the Two of Candles or the Two of Wands in the reverse. See, the thing is, when we last spoke, I was committed to staying on the wrong path. I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to change. I didn't want to do what I knew I needed to do. But since we spoke, I've been working on stuff. Since you saw me last, I've been trying to deal with the fact that I sabotage all the good things in my life, and I don't want to do that anymore. You told me that I'd do it, and I was like, initially probably mad at you, but the truth is, you were right. Wrong shelf. This is the Beginner's Tarot. What else do we have? Four of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Swords. They feel like they have to tell you. This Queen of Swords is the Magician. Remember, don't get too caught up on gender, right? But this is somebody who feels like they owe you like a debt of gratitude. They owe you a thank you. They've been able to address what was holding them back. But they're feeling frustrated because until they have this conversation with you, they don't know. It's like, so the way I'm seeing it in my mind is it's the next task for the sim. You know, like The Sims. I don't know. Maybe it's like totally different now. I haven't played it in years. The Fool and the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups in the reverse. How do I get a second chance? How do I convey to you in a respectful manner that I've actually been working on the things that cause problems for us and it would be different this time? How can I demonstrate that I've been working on my healing? We have the Chariot in the reverse and another Six of Cups. I was content in my negative mindset, my expectation that things would always be disappointing. This is a very negative person. And then you came strolling along, and I don't know if you just like love to dance or you're super silly, but you made this person laugh, like belly laugh, right? Like they pride themselves on coming across as a curmudgeon. Would they choose that word? Absolutely not. But if I can use that word, I'm gonna. They wanted everyone to think they were angry all the time. I don't know why, but that's what they wanted. And you came strolling in and you were like, oh yeah? What if I made you laugh? What if I made you smile? What then? Could you actually handle it? We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You made them feel uneasy and not worthy. It's simultaneously teaching them they deserve better, but then wondering if they're good enough for you. Hey, Carl, how are you doing? Absolutely agree, dude. 5 of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. There's no way I would be able to be with you if I haven't worked on myself. So I have to like deal with the healing that I need to work on and like address this complex situation that is my life. Because if I were to pursue you now, I know what you would say. You'd be like, nah, I think you got a little bit too much going on there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe later. Well, I don't know. They didn't really feel confident. This is the Voyage of the Soul. Yeah, this is an angry person that you brought joy. I'm sure you've seen that, you know, pouty kid who doesn't want to laugh. I'm mad at you. You made him laugh. I mean, that's like one of my favorite things. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't do that. But if I see somebody who's in a bad mood and I like know them well enough, right? I'm gonna try to make you laugh. It's just, you can tell me to stop, but I want to make people laugh. This is somebody who was very focused on negative energy, being a bit stoic or angry because they had negative energy being sent to them, and it's like they magnified it. They made it worse. Empath, sensitivity, receptive, alone time, absorb, replenish. That's what I'm talking about. They absorbed negative energy from other people and didn't know how to cleanse that or let go of that energy. So it's like they were this walking ball of stress and rage. And you got that to laugh? You must be funny. Good for you. Gifts. Spirit's like, yeah, they funny. Skills, talent, practice, publicity, success, and fame. Is something interesting? Is something popping off for you? Seasons and enchantment. I mean, we did have the star. Why do I feel like somebody is watching you become very successful? This, I'm not lying. Like, this is somebody who it's been a while. I don't think you've seen them for like at least several months. For many of you, this is more like years. But they've been intrigued or captivated or enchanted by you for a while. They haven't seen you in person for a while. You motivated them to make change in their life, and they're watching you succeed. Do things that you dreamt of doing when you used to talk to this person. So this could be like a childhood ex, like, you know, that sounded weird, but like high school sweetheart type. This could be like you went to college with them. I mean, for some of you, this is more recent, but they're seeing you achieve on another level. Hanged Man. And they want so badly to reach out, but they're like, I don't know what the heck I would say. Congratulations on being awesome still. Would they even like pay attention to my message? Would they just ignore me? Would they leave me on red? If I'm just like wanting them to know that I'm happy for them and tell them that I too have like changed or I've gone through a lot. I feel like this person really wants to show you what impact you had on them. That they are finally self-sufficient. They've been listening to their intuition instead of following the crowd. King of Swords in the reverse, Judgment. But they feel like you've already decided this is somebody you can't trust. If I were to communicate with you, you'd probably just think I was creating some sort of illusion to try to trick you instead of just telling you the truth. They feel like you would automatically assume the worst about them. 7 of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit. How do I start a conversation that puts you at ease and helps you to realize that I'm not interested in any tricks? I just want to talk to you about what's been going on for you and tell you what's been going on for me, without expecting that my goal is to cause any drama. This could be somebody who's known for causing a lot of drama, like, oh, not you again. What are you going to do? Pull in a china shop? Like me knocking everything off of my bookshelf. This is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. What else do we have? That's true. What else? Shame. Shame is lame. Don't waste too much time on it. Romance. Oh yeah, this person has been in love for a while and they feel like they should have treated you better in the past. They don't know if you have the best memories of them, to be honest. This is the Angels, Romance Angels Oracle. Something like that. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So they're not ready to come back yet, but I feel like they've already been separated for a while. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Romantic feelings. Yeah, this is somebody who's been in love and still is in love and wants to know what's going on in your life now. They want to make an effort, but they feel like you might be a little too convinced that they are trouble. This is the Tarot Familiars. What else do we have? Judgment. The cat looks so serious. Look at him. Devil in the reverse. Ten of Wands. This person has made a decision and stuck with it. They could have changed their lifestyle. They could have ended a relationship. They may have changed their career. They may have moved, but this person has stuck with what they knew they needed to change in order to improve their life. Strength. Wow, to get the Devil in the reverse and strength is like chef's kiss plus the Magician. I'm telling you, this person has absolutely changed their life and they credit you. Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles. I think they're asking a friend about you. Seven of Swords. What should I do? How should I talk to this person? How can I make sure they know that I'm not lying to them? King of Wands in the reverse. I think they end up hearing that somebody's been talking negatively about them to you, or that you may, how do I say this? I think part of the reason they're nervous to speak to this Queen of Cups energy is because there was a lot of community gossip, a lot of he said, she said, and pointing other fingers, blaming people. This person may have said something not nice about you a long time ago. Or someone may be trying to start drama between the two of you because they don't like that this person is so interested in you. Ten of Cups. There were decisions made because of the community. How can I avoid people judging me for this? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Wands. I gave up on something when I shouldn't have, and now I'm coming back around to claim it. I've made the decision. I don't want to lose you, So I let go of the other things that I knew blocked me from being with you. So it's been a long time coming, but they're interested in this conversation, illuminating for you how you've inspired them and what changes they've actually made in their life. This isn't, I'm going to change. This is, here's what I have already changed. This is the Love Oracle. Hello, Third Eye. How are you doing? Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments, confusion. They started an argument and it didn't make any sense to you. Why are you fighting with me over this? Why are we can like fix this? They threw some sort of temper tantrum here because they knew they weren't ready. They, I think, made up some reason to disappear because they didn't feel like they were good enough. They knew you were going to walk away from them. Hello, co-create. It's true. Bitterness. Heart fog. I know you're probably angry at me. I know that you might have heard that I said some things about you. You might be mad that I disappeared. You might feel like I sent you mixed signals. So I feel like I need to tell you what really happened. I've been missing you and hoping that I would have another opportunity to talk to you or to, thank you. So your kindness went up against this person's curse, their negative energy. You broke it in the best way possible. You challenged the negative mindset or undermined the spell if it was a curse. Time, waiting, cycles, moments. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of time that has passed, and this person knows that they should have been communicating with you a lot quicker. And now we have the twin flame card. So let's keep in mind that with the twin flame journey, it is marked by separation and reconciliation, not just one time apart and then you get back together. That's not, in my opinion, that's not how the twin flame thing goes. It's more repetitive than that. So you've had this back and forth happen before, and I do feel like that probably both of you at some point have felt like you were twin flames or soulmates, but this time has felt different. This separation has felt different. That's part of the reason they're scared to communicate with you. But they are craving your presence, craving your attention. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Will you ever make things right? You broke my heart. I don't want to know. I miss hearing your voice. I compare others to you. I need security. I can't be with you. And I still feel the pain. I'm waiting patiently and I'm recovering. So they are going through healing. And from the Overthinker's Oracle, what do we have? I dropped one. You don't want to pick it up. Can I just tell you what it says, you guys? My skirt's too short. It says, I know you are, or I know who you are to me. I know we are supposed to be together. You trust me, right? Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate you. So this person may have had trouble in terms of being committed, even if they put you above the rest, right? It's important to keep in mind that twin flame journeys help you become stronger. And that is the biggest win. If you end up together, great. The grass was greener because it was fake. They liked to compare you to others. And if they chose someone else, it generally was a downgrade. Ooh, I said this earlier. Everything that you said was true. I just never admitted it. I keep thinking about the first time we made love. Hello, Lamb and Lions. How are you doing today? I'm so sorry I let you down and I wasn't who you expected me to be. Dark attachments. This person had some negative energy, some negative mindset, and I'm telling you, they might literally think you're the funniest person they've ever met. Or if they're having a bad day, you're the kind of person that would be able to make them melt with a hug or a wink. Leaving toxic karmic lifestyle behind. I hate how I treated you. You deserve so much more. I'm addicted to your energy. There may have been a hidden pregnancy. I'm going through a spiritual awakening. So yeah, they're making a significant change in their life. It is because of how you treated them in a very positive way. So they're recovering in part because you left them. So do not regret this connection. You have put some very beautiful energy out in the world. Even if you feel like you didn't get it back from this person, you will get it back in another form. And I think you've gotten good karma from this because you activated them. So it's on you. We all have free will. You may choose to reconcile or reunite with this person. And for others of you, you may decide that that time has passed. That is, indicative of the twin flame journey. You have a choice. Many of you are going to have a new divine connection, and you have a choice between the twin flame and the new person. Hello, Taryn. How are you doing? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.